What's up, gamers? It's Kaiser bringing you another battle in the Maverick Monotype tournament. No Glenn today. He is still streaming from the last two episodes. But joining me today, we got Nino once again.
Hello, I'm back. Make sure to hit that like button if you hate me.
Back again, once again, if you hate him, like it. Yes!
Let's be bad guys.
Yeah, let's be bad guys. Be out of bed, guys. Anyways, we got a match break today for you. We got Chris versus Glenn. Bug versus Water. And, there's something I see I don't like, but I love it. They don't... What do you think I'm talking about?
Is it your little evil idea? I'm assuming. I spy with my little eye something that's really not water.
Yeah...
But of course, that but still, like it's
That big flopping red bird. Talon flame.
The developer and the Talon Flame. They're kind of not anymore, but at one point they were.
Oh,
like,
they were
flapping
in
wings
sync.
and shapes.
Yeah. I love, like, speaking of trying to be in sync, you know, sometimes when I'm driving and, like, we're at a stoplight and people have their turn signals on, I'm watching very intently to see when do they align. Just like how you'll probably see those two align pretty soon. But anyways, Nino, what are your thoughts on both players' teams?
So we'll start with Glenn. Yeah, obviously, you see that little wild card in there. I wonder what it's gonna do. I'm pretty sure the people that are more, knowledgeable in Pokemon probably know where this is going. We'll leave it up to, I don't want to. I feel like it's a good surprise. Maybe we'll just leave it out there and then we'll get to it. But there's that Pelipper always going with the rain. Obviously, that Walking Wake.
Definitely playing
something.
rain here is to Chris's advantage. Not Chris, Glenn's advantage, just because it boosts up those water type attacks. And bugs don't resist water, as far as I know.
Except for that one on the end of Chris's team.
Yeah, the Araquanid. Araquanid is such a great Pokemon. If he brings the rain, which obviously he's going to, that water bubble will increase this water attack, although it will be very resistant against it. Although maybe Chris is pulling out some hidden tag, who knows?
Absolutely.
I see. Chris
yeah.
also brought a wild card in the form of Iron Thorns. I'm not exactly sure what this Pokemon's going to do. But
It's funny. You said that in the last video too.
exactly. But I mean, like, that's Giant. He's naturally a rock, so he gets to have this rock. This isn't a rock Pokemon. This isn't a bug Pokemon. It's a rock electric.
Bug.
It's rock electric. It's electric rock.
It's electric.
But Chris also bringing in that Vikavolt, but probably the best choice he can bring here, obviously. That stab
Absolutely.
electricity, as well as being a menace.
Yep, but I mean, you can see on Glenn's team, that Swampert is definitely an answer to that for
Yeah.
sure.
It's just, look at, like, if you could zoom in on this Swampert right now, you will just see blank, the void of its eyes just being like, send those electric attacks my way. I dare
For me, I feel maybe it's more of like it's just kind of looking at it, just licking his lips like,
yummy.
mine.
More. But definitely we got some interesting teams. Looking at them, I want to say maybe Chris might lead with that Vikavolt, or maybe that Iron Thorns, trying to start off that pressure. Who knows? For Glenn's side, maybe we'll see the Swampert or even the Pelipper. I think those are very solid leads. Brushes is interesting here for sure.
I hate that fish. It's so weird looking.
It's also very ugly, and it's supposed to be our state fish, or based off of our state fish.
Say that 5 times fast.
Oh, you know I can, but I don't know if the viewers can. Viewers, if you can say it 5 times fast, hit that like button. But want to hop in this battle with me?
Oh, I do.
All right, let's start. Okay. Chris starting off with the Iron Thorns versus the Pelipper, as I predicted. Let's go.
And there's that rain.
And there's the rain. Quark Drive activate on the attack boost. U-turn coming in against that, but does nothing. Swampert coming in. Thunder Punch. Completely
Nice
read by Glenn. Smackdown. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Glenn coming out
Walking
here with
wake
the...
out.
Oh!
And then, there's that hurricane.
I did not know this thing learned Hurricane. I should probably do some research on Pokemon. Hint, hint,
Glenn with the switch into the Swampert. Called that one too.
He called it easily. If memory serves, I believe the Vikavolt also gets Energy Ball. I'll have to double check on that one.
Absolutely,
but,
it does.
It does? Oh, damn, I didn't
It
know
does.
that. But Glenn's just doing complete reads, and he's just outplaying Chris all throughout this whole thing. Sucker Punch coming in, doing quite a decent bit. But that Hurricane... Chris, you gotta think of something, otherwise this Hurricane team is just gonna eat you. Giga Drain coming out from the Yanmega, gets a speed boost, and he switches right out. Hurricane coming in from...
It's just Hurricane all day. Reminds me of my battle. Liquidation. This one is Hurricane. Hurricane.
Luckily, the
that energy ball.
Vikavolt ate that Hurricane, and Energy coming out. I think he was trying to predict that Swampert to come in, but Glenn's like, nah.
Yanmega back out. It's getting it down, but yep. Flamethrower takes it out as well.
Walking Wake is such a cool Pokemon. It's one of the very few water Pokemon that get Flamethrower.
Yeah, definitely. And Chris is down to his last mon, that Heracross. Knocks out Pelipper.
Getting that speed boost, that's important. Facade
Oh,
coming
and
out.
here we are.
And unfortunately, that Talonflame Hurricane is just gonna eat up that bug, unfortunately.
Tail Wings, Priority Hurricane, you are one evil person for giving him that idea.
Look, man, I don't think he needed it, as we clearly saw.
Because he had Hurricane on almost every single one.
Hurricane, or even, like, Flamethrower. But definitely some great picks from Glenn. Chris was struggling all throughout this battle from what the looks of it, even in the replay. But still, Hurricane on Walking... I did not know it got that.
That's crazy. Like, I mean, yeah, I just feel that, like, it was just some misreads, or, maybe just a bit of pressure coming down, because... Like how we just saw, like Glenn was reading that all day.
Yeah, could have potentially been maybe like a hype train. So he was so hyped that he beat Channing and he beat Zach in week 2 and week 3, and he's like,
gonna beat me.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna beat Glenn easy. And then he came into this match, and then he just, after like one plan was failing, maybe he was getting a little frustrated or something like that. We'll check in with him in a bit for an interview after the replay, but this Walking Wake definitely doing works for Glenn this week, and gotta say, love it. Love the design. It's terrifying. I never want to see one in real life, because I will literally shit my pants if I did.
Yep. I mean, this thing definitely did work in this battle, but for me, all I can ever think of is the Terror Raid battles for it, and ugh.
I mean, the Terror Raid battles weren't that bad. I'm also I'm also wondering for some of Chris's plays, like, why didn't he Terra? Maybe he didn't have a defensive Terra against water? I think that would have helped him a lot.
Well, because he brought the Iron Thorns, right?
Oh, right, he brought Iron Thorns, and then it just went pop. That's right. I'm stupid.
I mean, I feel like he could have, like, honestly, instead of that, maybe, like, he could have thought, like, Galvantula, maybe?
Galvantula would have been a great pick. It's like, if you know that Glenn's gonna bring that rain, you want to bring that Galvantula, that Thunder's gonna hit super effective, and I know for sure Galvantula gets Energy Ball. See, I know some stuffs.
Way more than me, that's for sure.
Yeah, but damn, I feel like maybe Chris could have tried to do a little bit better on the reading. Hopefully he'll, we'll see that next week. But let's check in with Chris. Chris, are you here?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, buddy.
Don't worry about it. It happens to the best of us.
God, I was so bitter after that battle.
No, I can completely understand. You probably came into this match all hyped up, and you're like, I beat Channing, I beat Zach. In previous Maverick tournaments, they were like top, and now I beat both of them with
It's
bugs.
my time.
It's my time.
I let hubris get the better of me. I should have just kept telling myself, yeah, I literally got lucky on the matches between Zach and Channing.
I wouldn't
honestly.
say that. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you did a run back against Zach, and you completely still decimated him. In fact, your score was better in the run back, which is not official, by the way. And against Channing, I felt like you just completely outplayed him. But over here, you were just being the one outplayed.
And outplayed me. And that's the worst part. I kept thinking to myself was, those were easy reads I could have easily adjusted to, but I made the same mistake I normally do when it comes to gaming or when it comes to battling. I end up tending to rush and not think about my next move immediately, and yeah, I should just taken the time to step back and say, okay, hold on a minute. He brought that out, and even before that, I should have I should have considered the Swampert already. That should have been like in my head already, but
Yeah,
no,
definitely
it's
because
a lot of
I mean, definitely
Yeah.
going against Glenn, he knows he has a full immunity for one typing, which is electric, so he's always going to bring that ground. Over here, Chris, if you're watching right now, I felt like you should have just gone for an energy ball, because we saw you display it later on. Because
should have.
looking at his team, it's water, which means that it's either going to take neutral or it's going to take super effective. If you had done that, you probably would have been in a better position, and that would have may almost secure you the win. Maybe, who knows?
absolutely considering it's that water ground typing too, that energy ball would have.
Yeah, that energy
think,
ball would have
there's some nice
decimated the
things.
Swampert, even if it was assault vested.
Yeah, I think after like just mulling it over for a bit, I think the most thing I was like trying to worry about was outspeeding Glenn, especially his Pelipper. I wasn't counting the Talonflame, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's also be honest. If he had brought his Swifts from Pokemon, there's no way you're outspeeding them, even with the choice.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think the better thing for you going up against Glenn would be try to hunker down, stall out the rain, and then fire back. That would have been your best options.
That's like going back to what I was thinking too. So what kind of made you decide on bringing that Iron Thorn into it? Because like how we were saying earlier, like Galvantula would have been pretty good, and like Sticky Webs, right? Which
Yeah.
you're trying to like go for speed, like
Speed control.
trying to like speed, yeah.
okay, so Galvantula, I felt wouldn't have survived enough time to do Sticky Webs, even if I were to focus sash him, like maybe like have him out for like a turn or two. I wouldn't know, especially if he had a rapid spin set up as well. I wasn't sure.
I mean that is true because he could have brought that Tentacruel, but I mean like it's starting it off with that focus sash. That's at least guaranteed.
You're
one time
guaranteed.
it'll go
Yeah,
off.
you're guaranteed it.
Yeah,
And plus,
that's-
even
yeah.
if you don't go for the Sticky Webs, you still threaten out whatever Pokemon he sends out with that Thunder.
Yeah.
Because
I
Galvantula
decided
gets
with,
Compound Eyes, which increases its
Yeah.
accuracy for moves. So Thunder, I believe, raises up to maybe, I think it's like 95, 97%.
Actually Thunder does not miss in the rain.
No, I mean like if
Yeah,
if he didn't send out.
Oh, if it wasn't
Pelipper.
rain, yeah.
If a rain wasn't there, I believe it's like a 95, 97, which is still good compared to I think 90.
1.3. Yeah.
What I should have done though was make Mons to take advantage of his range setup to begin with, but I
Absolutely.
didn't.
Just like that Thunder for sure. And I'm sorry. I'm actually looking at it right now too. Infestation would have been fine. I mean, just like not in the sense of time, but you stay here and you get zapped.
Yeah,
So
but yeah, I
yeah,
mean
I-
a lot of
I
water
kinda regret-
Pokemon can get that that new flip turn of attack, so they can
That is true to get out of
escape
that.
the infestation.
I kind of regret bringing the Iron Thorns because
So sorry, I actually got like a bit off topic just going into this. So yeah, like what did make you kind of just decide to bring that?
I think I was bouncing off the idea with I think you saw it earlier with my low kicks, the item I was holding, the eject button. So I wanted to make a mon that used the Dragon Tail, which you saw earlier, to force another switch out of his other mons. Unfortunately, it swapped out to Walking Wake, which did not play in good favor with me anyway, so I don't think it was a good strategy on my part to do that.
I mean, like, it's definitely good, but if you're gonna do, like, any sort of forceful removal like that, you want to make sure that you have those hazards up, and you
Yeah.
are not playing any hazards,
I was
unfortunately.
not running at hazards, yeah. So that was an issue on my end. I felt like at the end after this battle, I was thinking about it. I probably should have brought something like maybe a grass type instead to Terra the bug, or maybe I should have brought my Slitherwing instead and just Terra my Vikavolt for the electric stab and all that. But
Yeah, definitely. That definitely would have helped you out a whole lot more than this Iron Thorns.
I gotta have more faith in my bugs, if anything.
Yeah, have faith in the Pokemon that you have. Like if you absolutely cannot win with just those bugs, you have to bring that wild card in. Cause then if you can just if you can just outplay your opponent with the types that you have, then you can do defensive typings. You can go more offensive rather than just being fill type, for that wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Also,
hopefully...
sorry, it wasn't my Lokix, it was my Araquanid that had the eject button.
And gotta ask, was that Araquanid water absorb?
It should have been, I believe. I don't remember.
I like that. I like that a lot, but this walking wake was just a freaking
It
menace.
wrecked me. But
freaking
what truly did wreck me was first few turns, him reading it and switching out to Swampert, and then I just fell for it twice in a row.
And I'm guessing you felt super flustered after that, and it just
I was
spiraled
absolutely
downhill.
bitter. I was absolutely so bitter, but I'm over it now. I'm learning from it.
Yeah,
So.
it's a live and learn process. But Chris, gotta say, even after this week 4 match, you are still not out of contention for the top 4 spot. But it's just a very small window that you have.
Yeah.
I mean, no, he's gonna beat me, and then he's going to move on to greater things.
I'm
greater things
just gonna
being
make
me in week 6.
I'm just gonna not make the same mistake and just take a step back after a move and just like, okay, hold on. What do I do now? Basically, just take a moment to think about it instead of rushing through.
Yeah. Remember, this is our tournament. We're not gonna rush you. If you need to say you have to use the restroom or whatnot, just say that. We'll pause this video and whatnot.
And then I'll press the timer. No, I'm kidding.
No, that would be Zach.
Yeah, he would do that.
But dude, don't worry about it. We have complete faith in you. I gotta say though, I still have you up for contention as the dark horse of the tournament. Reason being, you have defeated people who have been predicted to be higher in ranking. Higher than you, in fact. Not on your power level or lower. Higher than you. You beat Zach. You beat Channing. I believe the prediction. Yeah, well, nobody predicted Giant would win, and so he beat you. And then I guess you and Glenn are on the same power level, so I think you can beat people of higher levels, but you can't beat people of your level or lower.
Yeah.
Which still puts you as a dark horse, because guess what? In the next 2 weeks, you will be challenging some very tough people.
Both of yours truly.
Yeah. Week 5 will be Nino, and week 6 will be me. And we are definitely up there. So Nino, gotta say I'm kind of scared after hearing my prediction of Chris.
I mean, in all honesty, I know, we're just poking fun and stuff like that, but I have never, just thought this is gonna be an easy match. There's no way. I know what these bugs can do. They can be some scary things. They can wreck my face.
Yeah, and if they don't wreck your face, they're gonna shoot their goo at you.
But overall, I'm looking forward to it, Chris. Again, joking aside, that whole oh, you're gonna sweep me thing. I'm looking forward to a good battle, and one that we can give these great viewers a good watch.
Eventually, when the videos go up,
and press the like button.
Press the like button if you hate Nino.
Yay!
Also press that like button if you want Chris to win the battle against Nino for next week.
Ooh, me! I'm gonna press the like button.
Yes. Chris, any words for your opponent?
I will definitely do my best against Nino, and I think another thing I need to also just not be afraid of is I've always had an issue with the hard switching, but I just need to get over it and just try to hard switch into something that was feasible in that moment. Just not worry about it too much.
Definitely. Knowing when to switch is an effective part of being a Pokemon battler. And we have great things in store. Well, we expect great things from you, Chris. Not just in this tournament, but in our future tournaments. And just for funs overall. But Chris, thank you for joining us for the post-game interview. We thank you very much. So sad that you couldn't pull out a win or even make it a close match. But lesson learned. You're going to bounce back. We believe in you, buddy. And yeah. Looking forward to great things from you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
I will do my best.
Alright, gamers. To anybody who enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that follow button, click that bell icon. No, wait. No, I messed that up. Oh my gosh. Click on that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment something like, I don't know, I hate Nino. For every comment that says I hate Nino, Nino will personally go and like that comment.
Yes, you will.
Yo.
Yes. But thank you again, and we'll see you next time, gamers. Bye.
Lola.
Bye-bye.